What's going on, everybody? It's your boy. I'm finna go ahead and try to give y'all this review. Gonna be more of like a quickie because I'm not finna sit here and talk about everything. So, Kirk gives Rashida her story as a surprise. But didn't she say episodes ago that with all the money that she made, she already had enough money for the store and that she had the store? Yeah, fucked up storyline. Uh, Jasmine tells Scrappy about, their mama wedding. Scrappy, he's feeling some kind of way because it's like, why she would have both girls there. Mentioned that the child support thing with Erica has fallen through. So since it has fallen through, hell and all, I don't want to be in the same vicinity as this woman. So that's what the fuck they talk about. This group called Gayborhood wants Jocelyn to perform. Jocelyn shares her story, and she says that she's never had the opportunity to share their story, which means that she hasn't even shared it with Stevie, I would assume. And pretty much is how, she grew up. She likes boys and girls. And the fact that she told her brother that she likes girls, her brother told her mom kind of, chastised her about it, like, that's nasty. Don't do that, this, that, and the third. And she's never once thought about hurting herself, but she could only imagine what, what children nowadays are going through, even though she didn't say it, social media and all that other fuck shit, So Kalina has been, diagnosed with postpartum depression. Like I said, she's in a counseling session, and let me see. Kalina's whole thing is, as a woman, you're taught when you have a child, that is it, that is all. But she wants her music to be the thing that helps. How can I say? Well, pay for their school and this and the third, because with all of what's going on with black youth today, just think about what's going on right now. She wants to make sure that her children live. It is what it is. Scrappy meets with Bambi because he wants to confront her about the wedding. Bambi's whole thing is, one, with the wedding, why should I tell you when your mama should tell you? One. Two, the whole Erica thing, she's noticed that every time she's involved, some fuck shit happens, so she just chose not to fucking discuss it. And let me see, Mama D was on her way. Mama D walks in and mentions, I ain't had time to tell you because, you've been MIA, but Scrappy whole thing is a phone work both ways, so you could have up and called my ass, this, that, and third. It is what the fuck it is. But Scrappy agrees with Jasmine that more or less the fact that they're moving entirely too fucking fast for this. Alright. So Jessica Downs rehashes and tells her version of what happened with her and Tiffany Fox to Margot. The one that I will say I do agree with Jessica, probably would never hear me say this again, but from a business standpoint, Mimi should not be talking to what's that girl name, Tiffany, about other artists. Definitely a fucking no-no. But outside of that, again, she's telling her side of things, which is what people do. It is what it is. And Mimi has scheduled her a showcase. So Jessica's whole thing is, I'm not signing. What I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna go out with a bang. I want you to come on stage with me. We're gonna perform your song and her little verse to it, and that's gonna be her little exit from MF Management. And all I'm gonna say is this: this is some messy ass shit. And for Margot, when Jocelyn asked Margot, like an episode or two back, how old are you? Old enough to know, regardless of how to, I guess like a setup or some shit when I see it. If you old enough to know that, shouldn't you be old enough to know that this shit is childish? And why would you do it? Now, it is one thing if her intent is, hey, this is exposure. I will do it not because I want to get back at Mimi, but because I want the exposure for myself. So, she full of shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna do it. I'm not even finna go in on it. She ain't even fucking worth it. Moving the fuck on. The guys, Mine and Jock meet up, and Mona used them to, push this storyline right on through of, Jocelyn working with Gayborhood because Tony told Stevie that Kalina told him that. And right there, I didn't agree with, because again, whatever is, pillow talk need to stay in the house, in the bedroom. Tony fucked up for that. And, Scrappy pulls up an IG pic of her at the studio, shows to Stevie. Stevie recognized one of the guys. I think it was the same guy, Loudy, like a songwriter, some shit like that. So Stevie's feeling some kind of way about that. Rashida and Erica, they catch up, don't care. Stevie and Jocelyn, Stevie calls on her bullshit. She semi, greasy, but she used her feminine wiles to somewhat win Stevie back over. Erica and Mama D meet up, and Mama D is saying how Bambi is in her son's ear, which that's totally not the fucking case. And Mama D pretty much shares what has happened, and Erica's whole thing is, look, I will be at the wedding, just not in the wedding. But Scrappy clearly said, if she is anywhere close, I will not fucking be there. So, we'll see how that shit plays out next fucking week. Jessica and Carly meet up, and Jessica tells her, this is what I plan on doing. Carly whole thing is, this shit messy, and she wants to somewhat distance herself because she does not want her name written nowhere on this fuck shit. And they're, Mimi, Arian, and Stevie, they're at Jessica's showcase. Margot comes out on stage. For what it is worth, Mimi looks unbothered unless this is a good ass fucking poker face. And we gonna see what happens next week. Yeah, that's it, y'all. Gave y'all this little quickie. Why y'all getting a quickie? Because, look, I'm getting y'all these reviews, a day, physically a fucking day after. And it is what it is. My situation is what it is. But I did promise y'all I will get y'all these videos. So that's all I got, y'all. Let me know how y'all feel about it. I'm going to catch you on next video. Peace.